set to go. Off racing. Didn't get the best of the jumps, Final Siren. Ginnivan actually won the break. Away well also is Lord Shiva. And right behind them, Best of the Gods, going up with a lot of banter if they didn't have a dime. So Yule's in a couple of minds here and now has to go back and sit 3 deep with Final Siren, who's charging up on the outside of Rumba Rhythm. Over on the rails behind them to Sapphire Street. The tail ender is Angel Undercover. And so at the 650 after the favourite had missed the step and is back there in the second half and deep on the course, Ginnivan led. It's Ginnivan at the 550, about a half to 3/4 on Lord Shiva. 2 lengths away then if I didn't have a dime outside of a lot of banter. Best of the Gods dropped off, beaten already. Sapphire Street, Final Siren back in the field, being stoked up by Yule with work to do. And then Angel Undercover, but Ginnivan led. It's Ginnivan a length and a half to Lord Shiva. Sapphire Street down the outside, Final Siren being really tested. Sapphire Street hits the lead, 100 from home. It's Sapphire Street getting away from them down the outside. Angel Undercover, but Sapphire Street comes away. Sapphire Street beat either Angel Undercover or Ginnivan. Rumba Rhythm got right up on the rails late. Final Siren back there after missing the step, was seemingly all at sea in running. Didn't get a lot of luck. In behind them then Lord Shiva tied. If I didn't have a dime also, it was spent on the corner. A lot of banter dropped out, and likewise Best of the Gods, who was well and truly beaten before the turn. Sapphire Street, Chris Parnham in the saddle. Too good here. And the bubble bursting for Final Siren after being scratchy away out of the gates. Final Siren back there and caught deep under real pressure coming into the home straight. Sapphire Street on return for the Danny Morton stable, proving too good. Barrier trial winner running up to that and has scored from 3. Ginnivan holding second. 6 Angel Undercover from the back of the field, charging to the line well, and also getting right up along the rails is Rumba Rhythm to grab 4th. The interim placings are 5, 3, 6 and 9, but it's the winning run coming to a halt for Final Siren this afternoon. Sapphire Street by Street Boss out of Necklet for Oakland Park. In the Ascot yard here of Dan Morton. Chris Parnham aboard. Steve and Chris winning the first 2 races on the card. 104.49 the time for the 1100 and home in 34.59. Winning by a length and 3/4. Quite a soft victory really at the finish, and a half ahead, second and third. Ginnivan is by Universal Ruler from Taken High, Jim Taylor, Braden Garth, and Angel Undercover, a Harry Angel filly from Ramaran, Wally Daly, Sean J. Casey, Jade McNaught, the combination there in race number 2. 5, 3, 6 and 9. So all things come to an end, and for Final Siren, no luck after being tardy into stride. You can see Kira sizing it up. What does she do? You go forward, you're going to be in all sorts of trouble. You go back, and then the horse fired up as soon as she took hold and got a bit fired up there, and that was the end of the penny section. That's racing, as they say. The next event of the day, we go to the Tab Touch West Speed Platinum Handicap over 1,000 metres next at 146 at number 11. Mrs. Kangaroo is the scratching, and Chris Parnham, winning rider here in race 2, gets another great chance here with a pickup mount for Lou Luciani on The Lady Is a Vamp. As Lockie Taylor joins us down here in the yard, saddling up the runner-up in Ginnivan there, and Sapphire Street too good. Very, very fit forward first up. Fine win.
Certainly was, Darren. Thank you very much. Dan Morton on holiday, so I'll have a chat to son Luke. Luke, Sapphire Street first up, had the recent trial on the 8th of January. What were the expectations from you and your dad coming into today's run first up?
Yeah, look, we liked the trial. We came into it with a little bit of confidence, think she was overs in the money. So yeah, told Chris just to ride with a bit of confidence and she was the rest.
She obviously burst onto the scene as a 2-year-old. Maybe didn't come back last campaign. How have you viewed her physical progression since last preparation?
Yeah, look, probably just needed the paddock and a little bit of growing. She was only small to begin with, and she's probably a medium now. But she's done well. So hopefully she strings a couple together.
Off the back of that spell, and now that she's come back as a first-up winner, do you think she can go on with it and be an improved filly this time in?
I think so. That was a nice run first up. So hopefully there's a bit more left in the tank.
Later on in the day, you'll saddle up featherweight, I should say, and Weapon Son. What do you make of their chances?
Yeah, Weapon Son, I like him. I think he's actually going better than what it seems to on paper. So I think we'll have a little bit each way on that one later. But the other one, I'm not sure he's first up. Probably need to run, but we'll do our best.
Where's the boss at the moment?
On his way home with his caravan.
Sounds good. Well done here.
Thank you.
There's Luke Morton after the win of Sapphire Street. Scott, a filly that looked like she had plenty of ability early days, but for whatever reason just didn't really come up last preparation. But that was a fairly dominant win in a really nice 3-year-old race.
It was a really good trial as well, so she probably only went around that price today with so much focus on Final Siren, and obviously things didn't quite go right for him. That was the first time today that he just sort of looked like he jibbed out of the gates, missed it a little bit, couldn't find that forward spot and didn't run quite to the same level, but certainly she's gone around as the beneficiary of that. 5, 3, 6 and 9, pays 16.30 and 3.10 on the tote as well, Sapphire Street. We'll grab a word from Chris Parnham, who's fresh back from a little holiday as well. Christopher, Sapphire Street, it's a nice return racing.
Got all the trouble then. No, good win. Just drifted back and straight to ride cold from a wide alley, and probably went in sort of thinking, not that we'll no chance, but we probably thought we couldn't win. So we just rode for a bit of luck, and fortunately we were too good on the day.
Bit of luck. Looked like you got a lovely flow through at top of the home straight.
Yeah, got a nice flow through, and I was pretty confident when I got to sort of the 300, because the way she let rip when I first let her down, she let down really strongly. But the favourite obviously didn't jump well and normally rolls forward, but wasn't able to take up that spot, so I was pretty confident.
How was the cruise?
Yeah, it was good. Sort of day 7 days, day 5, you're kind of thinking about wanting to get off, but no, it was good to get over the holiday with the family.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Thanks.
There's Chris Parnham. Great to see him back in the saddle and returning a winner straight away. This time it's with Sapphire Street and Dan Morton to take out the Amelia Park Plate.
Give me a chance. I'll do my best to kick and scream and dance. When winter comes out to the round, take me back to the sweet times, the hot nights. Everything is gonna be alright in the summertime.
Quite declared in race number 2 today. It's 5, 3, 6 and 9. 5, 3, 6, 9. With by Sapphire Street. The third at 146. The Tap Touch Westmead Platinum Handicap.